Welcome back to another video from Simulacra. I'm Bryson and I've posted over 100 videos to YouTube. Today I'm talking about everything I learned. We're going over thumbnails, title, consistency, posting what you want, and YouTube Shorts. So let's get into it. So the first thing I've learned is that your thumbnails definitely matter. I thought I was a person who wasn't affected by thumbnails. Everyone is affected by thumbnails. Even if you don't think that that thumbnail is drawing you to watch that video, subconsciously something about that thumbnail called out to you. And previously, I was not putting a lot of effort into my thumbnails at all. And I think that was a major reason why my videos would go days and days and days with no views, 0 views. It was because of my thumbnail. So I started putting more effort into my thumbnails. I started using Canva and using their background remover tool to actually create thumbnails rather than letting AI take a picture of me and a thumbnail that I thought was cool and create a thumbnail for me. The AI generated thumbnails are really good if you just want to put out quick slop. But in general, take those 30 minutes, 40 minutes to create a thumbnail and create a good thumbnail. And you should really learn to create your thumbnail before you even record the video. I'll get into the process of making YouTube videos in another video, but that is extremely important. Your title being created and your thumbnail being created before the video is even filmed is very important to creating an overall good video and having a good process for content creation. So your thumbnail definitely matters. I even had somebody in my comments tell me, Simulacra, I really like your content, but your thumbnails absolutely suck. And so I had to take the user feedback instead of, getting mad about it and think about how I could improve my thumbnails. And I think since then, my thumbnails have definitely improved. I, going forward, am trying to make a unique thumbnail for every video. It's a lot of extra effort and work, but it definitely has a lot of benefits when you put that effort into making a thumbnail. Thumbnails, I've learned, are so important that they may be even more important than the title. Second thing I've learned from posting over 100 videos on YouTube is that the time of day that you post really does not matter. You can get some better analytics on better post times, but in general, what matters is posting consistently. The time of day doesn't matter. It seems that I've posted at different times a day and I have gotten certain amount of views. I've posted at 3 a.m. in the morning and that video has gone and gotten 1,000 views on a short. For me, and maybe it's because I'm a smaller content creator, that might make a lot of sense. If I had millions of followers, then my followers and subscribers might be looking to, watch my YouTube video with their evening dinner every day at 6 p.m. But as a small content creator, the time of day you post does not matter. It's the consistency as always. And that gets me into my third thing that I learned by posting 100 videos on YouTube, which we already knew because it kind of boils down to everything in life and getting better at it, is that the consistency. As you create more content, you script more, you develop more ideas, you get on camera and film more, you'll get better naturally at all of it. Now, I have always been a pretty good public speaker and a pretty great communicator of my thoughts, especially in the technical aspect. But filming yourself and being like somewhat entertaining on YouTube is a whole different ballgame. You have to practice inflection, pacing, story buildup, payoff. There's so many things that go into creating a great video, and those are only going to come to fruition if you are constantly creating videos. And so I pretty much create a video every single day, and I create various links of time for my video. So I'll have shorts, which are not my strong suit. I really don't love having the camera, talking to it for 60 seconds. I don't really think I really start cooking to like minute 14 or 15 of like a 30-minute video really, but short form content, posting those every day, you get better and better and better at it. Learning how to do the more medium form content and then your longer form content where you're talking on camera for an hour and 2 hours. All the while being consistent at each one of those, and not only being consistent, but improving consistency over time is how we're going to get better. And I think that's how I'm going to be able to have a lot of subscribers and tell a lot of people about Bitcoin ultimately. Consistency, consistency, consistency matters. Some days you won't really be motivated to make a YouTube video, and that's completely fine, but you should make one anyways. And that allows you to have content saved up. If you're making videos every day, you don't have to post them every day. The fourth thing I learned from posting over 100 videos to YouTube is that shorts get you subscribers. It really seems that all of my subscribers have come from YouTube Shorts. I don't know if that's because I am a small-time creator, but I've really gotten no subscribers off of a video, a long-form video that I've posted. They've all been from shorts, people wanting to get bite-sized information, a lot of value in the time that they're watching the content, and in my opinion, Bitcoin content is probably the most valuable per time content that you can put out. If you buy Bitcoin and you assume it's going to go to $1 million from here, it's at 60. That's over a 10x. That's a 15x. So it's a very valuable piece of content for the amount of time you're watching it. But in general, shorts get you subscribers. And all of my subscribers have come from the shorts that I've posted. So keep posting shorts. And if you post long form content, it's really easy to take a 15-minute video, cut it up into 5 shorts, and post those over the span of the week. Shorts get you subscribers. So don't not post shorts because they're very valuable, even though they are time consuming in comparison to a longer form video like this where I don't have to really edit as much. The fifth thing I learned from posting 100 videos to YouTube is that long form content is where it's at. You need to get great at long form content. I know everybody tells you to post a reel a day, post a YouTube short a day, post a TikTok a day. Cool. You need to get really good at being able to talk to the camera for 15 minutes straight without taking a pause, looking at notes, You need to get really good at talking to the camera for 15 minutes straight. At the bare minimum. And 15 minutes is really like you should be starting to cook up when you get to minute 15 if you have a pretty structured long form video. Get really good at long form videos. And that requires doing lots of research. I am always reading, watching different YouTube videos on YouTube. I'm building things in public, so that requires me to do even more research. Make sure that you're doing research, taking all of the knowledge you are gathering from all these different sources, organizing it into a story format, and then delivering that story in a manner that has an introduction, a middle, some rising action, and a climax. And that's probably the best way to make long form content. It's the way I'm using when I film my Signals from Simulacra shows. Signals from Simulacra is coming out tomorrow. But that's how I film my long form content. Long form content is the key. Be great at long form content. The sixth thing I've learned from posting over 100 videos to YouTube is to post what you want. So what I've seen from posting videos is that some videos and some topics get more views than others. And while I could just double and triple and quadruple down on making those types of videos, I like making different types of videos. And so what I refer to as my walkthrough videos, I get way more views on my full Web3 how to build an app or how to build a decentralized app or just posting a walkthrough in general where someone wants to learn how to build something. I get more views on those videos. And I think it's because YouTube, for all intents and purposes, is really a platform for people to come and learn things. And so when I'm just making videos like this, where it's just a topic video or a monologue video where I'm just talking, people don't watch these as much because they want to learn something that they can then go and build themselves and follow along with. And there's way more to follow along with in a walkthrough video of me building an app. And so educational content videos for my channel get the most views. But I don't only like posting educational content videos. I like posting topic videos. I like posting maybe a reaction to an article that I found, me going through my thoughts on that article. It's really dependent on what I want to talk about. And even these topic videos, the topic might be different. Sometimes the topic could be me educating about something, or it's just me ranting about something that these central banks did that pissed me off, or it could be a build in public where I'm just talking about the things that are happening in my day, what type of content I'm producing, and things like that. But post what you want ultimately, because that's what's going to keep you consistent. I don't think I would be as consistent if I could only post walkthrough videos. A, they're hell to edit. They take a long time to edit. And B, I don't want to only make those. I want to post what I want when I want. And I think that's what's going to keep me consistent, because that's what I want to do to stay on YouTube for a long time. I think already the type of content I make, Bitcoin, AI, have long time horizons on them. I'm not making, entertainment nightly news. But posting what I want will ensure that I won't ever run out of ideas, because I don't need to go with the trends. I'm going to post what I want, what I'm interested in, and what gets me up every morning. And so those are all the things that I've learned from posting over 100 videos to YouTube. Here's to 100 more, and then another 100. I'm really excited for the future of this channel. I think I have some really cool things cooking up, and I appreciate all of the subscribers that have joined thus far. So, you've been watching another video from Simulacra. I'm Bryson. Remember to like, subscribe, send to your friends and family. Keep stacking your sats. Bitcoin is in the 60K range right now. And remember, as always, I'm out.